We have Prabhat Mishra, CFO of Field Engineering Systems. How are you doing today?
Great, thank you.
That's great. That's great. So, how does it feel like to be a speaker at the ASQ event that, spreads this awareness of quality, clean tech?
It's really enlightening, as I said in my talk itself, right? I learned a lot, right? I mean, this is I've been an engineer by profession in the past, and I love all these technical things, and I really appreciate everybody bringing the learning and knowledge for all of us. So it was great. Great seeing this kind of event. We didn't have this type of event during COVID, so it's really great to see these events coming back.
No, I think it's a wonderful because I personally knew clean tech was there but didn't know the details. So events like this definitely spread awareness. As someone in finance, there's a lot of conversation about how, usually quality is more expensive and all those type of things. But I understand from your keynote that in the long term, quality, the better the quality, the less the cost. Is that true? Is that a true statement?
Yes, I mean, the way we view at quality is not really the cost. It is the investment in the company, right? You are investing in the quality people, bringing the quality people so that they can come and look at our processes, look at our systems, and make sure that we are following quality guidelines so that we don't have quality excursions at different stages, including the customers, right? And which I showed in the graph that can be very, very costly if you find it at a later stage. So I always see that quality is an investment, and the cost of poor quality is the real cost. And the only way to eliminate that or reduce that is to make sure that you have a very good quality team and a quality system and process in your company.
You said that you have an engineering background. So how do you feel like your engineering background has helped you in the CFO role?
It does, so I've been an engineer for first 10 years in different companies, including ST Micro and Sun and Intel. And then I moved to finance, again at Intel, and I've been working in finance for the last 20 years or so. So I've been in semiconductor all the time, and having that background of the engineering background or the industry knowledge has really helped me in understanding and appreciating what work people do. And I appreciate what each team actually brings on the table and the value they bring. And what I'm doing, what I do is how to articulate that value and how to make sure that we can articulate it not only to ourselves but also to our board to make sure that we get the right investment to invest in that.
And before we let you go, the last question I wanted to ask you was, how is investing in clean tech and semiconductor and that overlap?
So we have started that investment. Obviously we are a semiconductor capital equipment company, so we are doing that. But part of our goal that we are starting to take is how do we reduce the carbon footprint, right? So we are still looking into how we are doing. We have just kind of scaled up to a level where these things become important for us. And one of the things, at least we can tell today what we are doing is in the semiconductor, most of our equipment has a very much smaller footprint than I would say our competitors. So what it means is we take much smaller space in the fab. And the fabs are like multi-billion dollar, and it takes a lot of money to operate it. So if you can take less space in that, I mean, that's like an optimization, both because of energy as well as the space, the valuable space of the fab that we are doing. So that's already ingrained in as our differentiation in the product. But really now we are taking the step forward is how do we reduce the carbon footprint.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you so much for speaking with us today. This is an amazing discussion.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.